All right, yeah, so there's a way to host your website for free using Firebase, and yeah, I'll just walk through it. So you can host most websites for free, I guess you could say. So basically, static websites. So if you're just using like plain HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and also like React, Angular, and Vue, it can't hold any backend stuff. So that means you can't use anything like WordPress. And really, it's free up to a certain amount, but it's a pretty good amount. Let's see. Your website has to have a lot of traffic before you start paying, and it's not much after that. So I mainly use it for like portfolio sites or like just side projects, things like that. But yeah, you can host anything you want really. Also like maybe an admin console. Um, yeah. So I guess the first to get started, you'll go to console.firebase.com and you'll click create a project, and then yeah, I'll just click this. I've never created anything. Actually, I'll just do a test. Okay. I'll check these two. And you don't have to enable Google Analytics, but it's good like to see how your website is performing and how users are visiting your site. But yeah, and if you do choose to configure it, you'll get these options. So yeah, after you click create, take like a minute or so. It varies, but yeah. All right, so your project is created. So what you'll want to do is first click build, this build tab. It might be closed, so click this little thing or the arrow, and you'll click build, and you'll click hosting, click get started. You can do this for each website. And yeah, I didn't mention before, but yeah, you have to have Google account. This is a Google service, so you have to have a Google account. Yeah, and so this is the next step. And so you need a terminal for this, but you can just use VS Code, really, whatever OS you're on. But they also have these other more in depth, I guess you could say, instructions, documentation. And so, first one is the CLI. And yeah, since I'm on Mac, I can just run that really. Really, they have a script, so I'll cover that first. If you're on Mac or Linux, just copy this, run it. I already have it, so I'm not gonna run it, and it will do everything for you. So, but if you have Windows, they have this. You can also use npm. Will probably be easier than doing the binary. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends on your expertise, but I guess. But you can use this nvm Windows to install Node. So you'll need Node to use npm. And yeah, so I don't have a Windows, but I can kind of guide you a little bit, I guess. So you just download this installer on here. I'll leave a link to all of this. So yeah, and then in VS Code, just copy this and run it after you install it. I kind of looked at this. Yeah, and that should be it. So it's not that bad. Yeah. Okay. But I've already done this, so yeah, I don't need this. So you can add the JavaScript SDK, but you don't really need to. But yeah, so the next step is to sign into Google. So you'll run this command in your terminal. So in the directory of your project, that's where you run the command. And if you use VS Code, it's pretty easy. You click terminal. Yeah, I have that. The part's not recorded, but it's new terminal up here at the top. Click the terminal, new terminal on Mac, and then Windows. It should be the same. And that will open up your terminal. They have shortcuts, I don't remember, but yeah. So you just do Firebase login. This will open up your web browser. So you just click, you click no. I just click yes. And you'll click your project. So and then once you get the login is successful, then you'll go back to VS Code and you'll see that your success message as well. And then next, you can do Firebase init. And then use your arrows, the arrow keys to go down to hosting and press the space bar and then press enter. And yeah, this one it gets, I guess, it depends on your project. So let's say I have an existing project, then I'll use this first option. I'll press enter, that's what we're going to do. But you can also go down and create a new project or tell them not to set up a default project. But so I'll just use that. And then it will look for the projects that we have in our Google Firebase console account. And since we only have tests, that's why it's showing up. But just press enter. And then what do you want to use as your public directory? And yeah, my convention is public, so we can say public. Just press enter. I don't have this in public, but I'll move it. Yeah. You only choose yes on this if you're using Angular, React, or Vue. So those single page app websites you'll have. And yeah, since I don't have one in this case, I'll press no. But all this does, when you choose this, it just sets up some other configurations. It gives you a configuration file. But yeah, anyways, press no. Set up automatic builds. We won't do this time. So, and you'll see it created the configuration file, Firebase JSON, project information. These are all hidden files. So ls-a to see them, or as-al, see a little bit more information. And you can see the Firebase JSON. It's not much, but they'll add more stuff to this if you choose the single page app. Yeah, really, we could just do Firebase Deploy here. Oh wait, no. So let's see what's in. I don't think there's anything. Oh yeah, they do have a basic. It's your it's the URL they give you. I don't remember what it is. So to see the URL, I'll just go back actually. Click next and click continue. That's the command we need to deploy it. So you get two different URLs. You just click them in Firebase hosting. It will show you as well, and once you deploy it. So this is the basic index file they have. I believe that's what this is. But I'll move. I'll change it. So I'll move this file. That's why it's showing red. Yeah. Okay, whatever. I won't open the folder. But anyways, you would have this open already. And so I'll just do Firebase Deploy, which there's nothing there actually. So I guess I have to open it. Okay, so I'll just open that folder. And then in the body, we'll just do header one, then hello world, I guess. I need the terminal again. I'll just do Firebase Deploy. And I guess one thing to note is you have to always run this at the root. So like in whatever your root folder is. So basically the folder that you have your JSON file in. Yeah, so Firebase Deploy. Yeah, they have these URLs you can go to. It's the same thing, but see now we have the hello world, but it can be anything. So yeah, actually one more thing. If you want to add a custom domain, it's pretty easy. It'll say test.com. It's not really there, but I mean, I don't have test.com, but yeah, so you go to your DNS on your hosting provider, and then you just add this text record. Yeah, I can't go any further, but they'll basically walk you through it. Your hosting provider should have instructions. Yep, and that's it.